Hey, Blaze here, and I just wanted to go over this report that came out on the 2nd of January here. So they're talking about in Victoria, Victorian rentals dip as property investor sell-off heats up, benefiting home buyers. Right? So what do you take away from this? The rentals dip, uh, property investors are selling off. And it benefits home buyers. See, this is not a triumphant, it's not here's good news. This is, it's just somewhere in the middle, right? So, what does it reckon? In short, the number of rentals in Victoria fell by just over 24,700 in the space of a year as an apparent investor sell-off gathers pace. Despite the smaller rental pool, rents in Melbourne over the last 6 months, as did house prices, uh, benefiting home buyers and renters. So there were fewer rentals, but rent prices went down. So what's next? Oh, with migration slowing and households getting bigger, rental demand is expected to ease through 2025. This is good news. This is, hey, Victoria is getting on top of the fucking housing crisis. That's what this is. And it is in part due to the vacancy tax, I believe. Um, so they told all of the property investors, hey, if you've got a property and no one lives there, you have to pay a tax. Stop hoarding property as an investment. We're going to hit you with a tax. So, yeah, all this stuff, 3.6% fall, total active rental bonds, blah, 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 blah. This is just all the stuff that, backs it all up. So, uh, the investor sell-off in Melbourne appeared to be good news for first home buyers because it coincided with the most rapid house price falls of any major centre. Um, so I'm a little confused here. It appeared to be good news. Um, why does it just appear to be good news? Isn't it just good news? You can't just say when something's good news, for God's sake. ABC are cowards. There I said it. So yeah, in Victoria, because of their anti-landlord policy, where you could just sit on a house for money, prices have gone down. It is helping. It is impacting things. There's a lot of hate for the what is it? What's her name? The Victorian Premier who took over for Dan Andrews. I can't remember her name. Jacinta? Look, I don't know. Um, So this is good news for her. It's good news for anyone in Victoria who rents or is buying their first home. It's about a third of the population. Anyway, here's just a fun one though. Previous investor groups' warnings that the shrinking rental pool would result in rental price rises have not yet eventuated. In fact, according to CoreLogic head of research Tim Lawless, rents were falling. So, look, property investors, they're just liars. The bad people, don't like them. The end. Is that it? All of the evidence says, hey, even when you hurt them, everything just gets better. Okay? I'm sure it's more complicated than that. See you next time.